Yippee! Okay, give me a second. Okay, hello. Hi, everybody. Okay. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Horror. Thank you for the 1 month, the tier 1, 9 months subscription. Wow. Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. But yeah. What? Oh my God, it's Yarch! Yarp. Hello, Yarch! It's been a while since I streamed, but I'm here again. Wow. Thank you. Hi, it is gaming time. I am horror gaming with my friend Horror. Let me... Okay, get... I need background music that's like... Why is UP on such a long cooldown? I don't know. UP? Oh, I don't even remember how long I... Yeah. Okay. Get that out of here. Thank you for the posture check. Let me go over here. Hello. Oh! Thank you. Oh wait, hold on. Before I get started, I am going to undeafen on Discord. Hello, my friend Horror. You're on stream now.
Hi.
Hello, this is Horror.
I am.
Yes, you are. Oh yeah, my glasses are just not happy with it. But
By the way,
you too.
By the way, don't forget you need to screen share with me at some point.
Oh yeah, you need to open a game. Hi, Doghead.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, is that Maximus Cervidae? Hello.
Hi, Maxine.
Hi, Maxine. I figured. Oh, you're immune to the explosion. As requested. Hello, everybody. It's me, Taduki. I'm playing LUNACID with my friend Horror. If you don't know them, it is a little purple circle. Because I assigned it. Little purple circle. Puna said no! That's a cool game. If you would like to talk more about it, Horror, while I open the game and then screen share it to you, please feel free.
Some of you probably saw the last video we did on it. We're about like one third or midway through the game right now, but it's kind of like a Kingsfield like kind of exploration RPG horror game that
Yeah.
I didn't realize until I beat it, but it has no boss fights.
Really? Oh.
Like well, there's like a mini boss or two, but I got through the whole thing, and like only after I got to the end that I realized something felt weird about this whole thing, and it like suddenly occurred to me, oh yeah, I never like it's all just been regular enemies and exploration the whole time, and I don't know, there's
Ah.
something novel about that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, yeah, I am friends with a serval. This is like Kimono Friends, huh? This is just like Kimono Friends.
By the way, as you can see, the game looks really nice.
It does look really nice. It's cool. I like indies. Oh my god. This is Japari Park. What fucked up?
You're also you're going to be doing Lost in Vivo by the same developers.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this game. Oh, Juliet! Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it is very cool. I don't know. I don't know what has been going on my stream thing since I last streamed. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yippee! How
Well,
scary is this game?
well, it's funny that you asked, Juliet, because actually, Tanuki is going to be getting to the scarier level soon.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put her on my hand.
before the scream, I'd been telling Tanuki, "Oh yeah, there's something I want to say, but I'm gonna save it until the stream starts." And it's basically that you are aside from like the crypt with all the mummies, you're now getting to like the
Mm-hmm.
spookier levels and places like
Oh
the
no.
first level in the sewers were.
Oh no. I'm gonna do something real quick. Cause I think it'd be funny. And as you know, if I think of something funny, I have to do it immediately. Let me see, where is it?
That's spooky by Tanuki standards.
Spooky Tanuki. You're gonna be on my shoulder. There. You're on my
I'm on
shoulder.
your shoulder.
Yes. You're on my shoulder. You're like my little guardian angel.
I hope you know I'm just gonna make things worse.
Okay, well, yeah, it was a fun time when we did it last time, and I'm excited to do it again with my good friend. So, without further ado, let's get started. Here's Taduki. Oh god, it wiggled. Big serval ears blocking my vision. Yeah, I'm like getting cocked of my vision. I haven't played AI the Somnium Files yet. Otherwise, I would. I need to play it. It's been on my library. So, before stream. Oh, horror. Can you see everything fine, by the way? Does it look good?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I can,
awesome.
and I have like a little pop up of the chat over at the side.
Awesome. So yeah, before stream, I was basically going around this room, whacking barrels with stuff. Because this is the only place that can spawn health potions, I believe. Or it's like the easiest place to just kind of farm for them. Because there's a limited amount that you can actually get. Yeah, it's a very cool style. I like it.
Yeah, you can get health potions here, and also the ingredients for making them. So it basically I think opal is one of the ingredients. Basically, the reason like I had to give you some input to get to this room in particular is because I'm not gonna say you can soft lock yourself exactly.
Hey, look, there's a demon girl.
Hi, Demi. That is Demi.
Hi, Demi. Hi. Hi. But yeah. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I was like, oh shit. Sorry. Hi. But okay. So I assume where I'm going next is going to be This going through the forest. Oh,
It
this
can
is.
be anywhere you want. You can go through the
Oh.
sewers. You can go through the forest.
Oh.
They're all similar means of reaching. Because it's kind of like a Dark Souls style semi-connected open world situation.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, sure, you can go through the Undead Burg, or you can have the Master Key, and you can just go to Blight Town. That kind of stuff.
Ah. Okay. Cool. Oh, I did not realize grinding would mean I have enough money for like crossbow and stuff.
But yeah, you can try the other weapons and stuff if you want. One thing I do hope that leaving early access does is give, characters more dialogue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoy the characters, but I think they run out of things to say a little fast at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, have fun at bed, Sadie. Close your eyes and think of women.
Have a nice rest.
Let's see. Strangely modified rapier with the guard removed. Thin and light piercing sword. Hi, Isa. Oh, tell me how it is. Tell me how it is. Ah! So scary. Okay. Okay. Well, I think I'm good here.
I won't say that you can soft lock yourself exactly, but like, from both a gameplay perspective for regular players and a streaming perspective, if you completely run out of health potions, you're gonna get into a bad situation, particularly since there's no checkpoints or respawns other than saving.
Yeah, it does not have autosave. Isn't that so crazy for a game like it's still early access? But I think it's cool.
That's why I told Tanuki before the stream, if possible, you might want to grind a few potions off camera.
Yeah, which I did. Don't worry, I listened. Ocean bone. I made knives. That's cool. Okay.
Congratulations on your knife.
Thank you. I'm so happy. Wow! Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, for anyone who didn't see the previous stream, this is a cool little game. You just kind of explore spooky places, and you get to take your weapons like this, which start like kind of weak, and then as you use them more and more, you get to level them up as a result of that EXP.
Yeah.
So I don't think your heritage sword is leveled up yet, is it?
I don't think so either. But also, thank you, Juliet, for the sub as well. Oh my gosh. I like etymology is cool. I think, when words are made with little chunks of meanings is cool. I'm not the English major. That's not me, but it's always cool to learn something. Ooh, I forgot we had this waves. But yeah, I think it's a very cool game if you guys are into more retro kind of things, or you feel like the spooky atmosphere, or if you like Kingsfield or whatever. It's a fun game.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries. I was gonna say,
if you do want some input, I feel like the sewer is how do I put this? Like the most natural place to progress from, but you can't go to the forest if you want. Like it's the difference between
thank you for the gift sub.
into what's the place with the gaping dragon?
Were we gonna go through this rat place? The place where we found a rat.
Drifting rat.
Yeah, the funny little rat. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Yeah, this place had a little, I think it was here. It had like a little rat that was like running around. Let's see if we can find it again.
I really hope someone submits that thing to Low Poly Animals.
I know.
It has to be a GIF of the way it moves.
Yeah.
It can't just be a still image.
Okay, wait, hold on. We need to see this thing. Where are you? I heard it. Rat? Rat? There you are! Yeah! Where did it go?
Alright, stream's over, folks.
Okay, bye everybody. It was great to see you. Goodbye. So long. We found a rat. Not just kidding. Thank you. Of course. Where is the rat?
Honestly, I love smacking things with the weapons in this game so much. Like the pots
Yeah.
and stuff.
I love the sound design. Yeah! Read. What am I supposed to read? Listen?
Oh, the sound design is great.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. I guess we can start here. Maybe? Let's see how tough the slimes are. I remember there was one place that, there's one enemy I tried to fight. Oh, hi, Nilly. Welcome. Yeah, there was one enemy. And it was like... It was like, ah!
Hi, everyone I haven't said hi to yet, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course. Rat, get out of the way! Okay, the slime is not too bad. Ah! Thank you, Isa. Enjoy Honkai women. Okay. Bam. Alright. Not too bad so far. This rat is so crazy. What are you doing walking like that? Little guy.
Being friends.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm talking to it like the way I talk to the truffle.
So, one thing that can happen in this game when you kill enemies is very rarely they'll like drop kind of like a summon to use them. It's nothing like a secret that I'm trying to express to you, but one thing I think should happen is that you should get a summon for this rat, and it should help you in battle. It should just follow you around doing its little drift thing.
I think that would be excellent. I want like, I want that rat to just follow me around. Just everywhere. Like, look at it, it's so big. Hi. Oh my god, are you following me? Are you just walking? Are you? It's following me. Oh, now you got scared. I'm sorry. Hi. Oh my god, it's like truffle. Oh yeah, there is truffle art. The Elden Ring rat spirit ashes. I want more of these things.
Oh please, I really want that.
Look at it, it's like, it's just, oh my god. Hi. What are you doing? You're following me. I'm not playing the game the way it was intended, but I like it.
I wish clips could be long enough to encapsulate this entire conversation.
I know. You could do like a highlight. I mean, I guess I could do one later, but... Right. Are you gonna follow me out of here? No? You want to stay here? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's scary out there. Yeah, I don't want to pet it with my giant club. I will not hurt this rat, I swear to God. Hi.
Whoever coded the H on the rat is...
I know. That little tail wiggle and everything. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, rat. Okay. Is there a crouch button? I forget. I don't want to accidentally hurt it.
I don't think there is.
Oh, that's fine. I was like, I want to look into your eyes, but we don't need to do that. Okay. Okay, bye, rat. I have to explore. This can't be the entire stream, unfortunately.
Says you.
Ooh. Oh wait, I think we came from here.
Not it's kind of hard to navigate
Ah!
sometimes, particularly since things are dark. But
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Blech.
oh yeah, you have that spell equipped.
I
How
remembered.
is it 11 months? Also is the sub sound still horrifying?
Yeah, I changed the sub sound. But thank you for the 11 months, silly. Oh my gosh. It's been almost a year. I had to plan like a 1 year thing.
Honestly, it's nice to be back.
Ooh? Oh gosh. Just... Oh, yucky. Does that thing have like a... Oh, did I not change the gift sub thing? Oops. I'll have to do that later. Okay, the slimes aren't too bad. That's good.
You know what?
And
Nice.
thank you for the sub, the gift sub to Maxine. I forgot about that. I need to change it. But yes,
Now Maxine can accumulate explosions more quickly.
oh god. Let's see. Where are we? Thank you for the sub. Making that sound play.
If you ever get like seriously lost, I'll bring up the maps again, but I'm not gonna like sit here staring at them this time.
Yeah, no worries. I'll let you know. Where is me? What's in here? More slimes.
By the way, don't forget that some walls have secrets.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I don't know if there's any like right here. I'm just saying like even in hallways sometimes.
Right. And it's gonna have the little question mark thing. So you don't have to prime sub to me or anything. I haven't been streaming like the past month. Damn. Get away from me. Okay. Let's see. It is interesting to be back to this after like a couple months being not playing this game. Like, it's fun to play it again, I think.
We'll say your positioning remains nice.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot there were scary things. Oh, that's...
It's not super complicated to do positioning in this game, of course, but like even still,
yeah,
I imagine there are a lot of people who would just kind of hug the enemy and swing their weapon without charging it.
Yeah, true. I don't know the Kingsfield strats. I actually played a little bit of Kingsfield. Like, not too much, but after this, I was like, I kind of am curious about what Kingsfield is like. And then I played it a little bit, and then I was like, oh, this is an experience. Oh, that's down there is not looking good.
Yeah, see, I'm a guardian angel on Nuki's shoulder.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. How many of the health? I got like 9 mana potions too. Well, that doesn't look like a good place to fall down in. Let's see. No secrets in the walls. Oh! Secret in the wall, baby. Who's here? Slime? Who's here? Rock? Rock?
I feel like there might be like a secondary secret somewhere also, you know, like a secret in a secret.
Oh yeah, I remember that room.
I'm not like reading off the map and telling you things right now. I'm just going off of like vague memories of like, oh yeah, that's how this game is designed.
Okay,
Yeah,
nothing
no,
around
congrats on finding secrets to begin with because they
Thank
aren't always
you.
easy. Especially this one since it's in a hallway.
Yeah. I think that was one thing about Kingsfield that I heard. Like, a majority of the time you're just gonna be like hugging the wall. Just to like try to find all those secrets.
I still can't get over that thing I heard from. I think I told Maxine about it. That I heard there was some kind of secret wall in Elden Ring
Mm-hmm.
that is like in the floor. And
Oh.
I think like a streamer we both like an old YouTuber we keep up with
Mm-hmm.
ended up finding the first secret they found in the game just by swinging their sword in the middle of a field and an underground illusory wall just vanishing, and it inflicted some kind of horrible psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. That must be funny. There was that one viral video going around that was like some guy whacking a wall in Elden Ring for like, I don't know, it was a while, and then it turned out
Oh
to be
yeah,
an illusory
the
wall.
wall that they gave health for no reason.
Ooh, bong.
And the devs didn't realize the wall had health.
Also, hi, Charm. Hello. That's so funny, though.
I think someone should have made the dog fight the wall.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm happy to be playing a game again with my good friend Horror here, and to be streaming. How are you, though? I know you were streaming earlier. Was that just like a whole thing around?
I have no idea where you're going right now.
I don't know either. I was like, is there a secret? Let me take like a look at these things.
If you ever get super, or you know what, I'm gonna bring up the map now. I'm not gonna like direct you, but I'm just gonna have it open in case you need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can have it for your own reference too. If you're like, oh my god, Toduki is gonna walk into something stupid.
Okay, we are in.
I'm in like a big ass circle room. I'm glad they make you happy, Charm. I am happy to stream again.
Okay, yeah, I think we're in the fetid mire.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think so. We went through like a secret room, and I got the ocean elixir and the crystal shard. Oh, is it? Aww. I'm like whack.
Yeah, I think the ocean elixir and crystal shard were the things you were supposed to get from that area.
Okay, cool. Can always go back if something. If I missed anything, I guess.
Oh god, there's like three different illusory walls in a row back here.
I got jump scared by my own Twitch routine. Thank you for that, Charm. Let's see. I was like, wow, who's here? It's just Yaimiko. Was this where I came from? Whoa. No, you're fine. You're fine, Charm. I'm sorry. Now everybody's gonna redeem things. Can't fool me. I know redeems are coming. Oh! Well, hold on. I got a Tanuki redeem. Let's see. Oh.
Basically, there's only one item that I really, really, really want to point out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in this area of the game, and it's in the underground, like the more underground sewers of this area.
Ooh.
So once you get there, I'll kind of point out something, and you know, hopefully you can direct yourself to it. If not, I can give you more, you know, direct directions. But it's something you'll really, really want.
Okay. Okay. I'm a little Tanuki now, but you're still a circle. We're holding pause right now. Wow. Ooh. River passage. Oh! Is this the other side? I'm scared of the
Oh yeah,
dark.
it might be maybe a shortcut. I like the shortcuts in this game.
Yeah, I like shortcuts. I think I will take a slip.
Yeah, I ended up drinking like 2 glasses of water before the stream just because I knew it would be a while.
Yeah, I always have water bottles on my desk nowadays. Just
I was also
cause.
having like 2.5 glasses of Five Alive before that.
Ooh. Ooh, what is this? Oh, hey! Wasn't I just here? Oh, wait, no. Was I? I don't think so. I think this is a short. Who's that? That is slime? You're like moving. Ah, skeleton! Slime skeleton. Hey, no.
Good job, skeleton.
No effect.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's like poison damage or something. Oh, and you are poisoned.
No! Don't poison me! Blah! I'm gonna... This is
Oh,
not...
I don't think...
This is not a good idea!
Back. Oh, I don't think you heal back,
How do I drink the potion again? Okay. Can I use this? How do I use it?
I can't remember at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't touch it! How did I do this?
So, I knew that would happen because the game doesn't pause when you're in. But I really wanted it to happen.
I forgot how you use items. Maybe that would be a good thing to brush up on.
I think there's a manual if you open the start menu.
Yeah. I was like, game manual. Yay! Use my item.
Do they have a game manual for you? I think you could use that.
Use quick item. Oh, it was the up button. Okay. That's very intuitive, actually. So the thing about this game is you don't get an autosave, so I gotta do all that again.
I would have said something, but you didn't get very far, and I needed to let you die at some point.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You gotta stay true to the game experience.
You take you off the training wheels, folks.
Yeah. Thank you for the clip.
Yeah, you didn't get too far in, so
yeah,
it's not that bad.
It's okay. Slime skeleton, my god.
I will say I didn't know this before, but I noticed that you weren't. You know how your health usually recovers when you use blood magic?
Yes, I noticed that too. It did not recover when I was poisoned.
Yeah, it seems the white health isn't a thing when you're poisoned.
Ah.
So maybe consider putting antidotes on your quick bar.
That is an excellent idea. Okay. Hey, you get away from me. Rat, get out of here. Rat, get out of here. Don't get attacked by this guy.
You're turning this game into an escort mission. I hope you know that.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, let's see. Crystal shard. Ah, okay. Did I not? Oh, I did not. I did not have an antidote prior to this.
Huh.
You're just a hand, and every enemy is so very precise about smacking my hand. They want to touch my little paws, but they cannot, or they should not. Don't do this to me.
Can I thank you again for putting a custom avatar in the portrait?
Oh, no, thank you for telling me about it. I still love it. Bam. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things about this game, I think.
I feel like if I ever bothered to do that, I'd probably put one of your doodles in there.
Aww. There's the antidote. That's what I wanted. Antidote. I only have one, though. Hi.
By the way, don't forget healing potions also double as like, not healing potions, like max health and max mana up potions basically double as like max heal.
Oh.
But yeah, they're good to use when your health is low instead of like in a safe area.
Okay. Let's see. There wasn't anything here, I think. It was just like
I
the other
really
home.
enjoy this game.
It's very fun.
Oh.
Wait. Where is it? Where's the secret? Where are you, secret? I see you.
I think it's at that wall you were staring at back in that,
Yeah.
like on the left side here,
Oh.
just a bit further back. Sorry, the right,
Oh, the right. Okay.
the left of where you were facing a second ago.
Ooh, more secret. Oh, treasure box. I
It's a
didn't.
different secret.
Yeah, it is actually. It's just one room. Don't kill me.
Tell me what. Oh, I
Ice
assume it's
spear.
an. Oh yeah, ice spear. Now I know where you are.
Yay! Ice spear. Is that an item? Oh, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to buy the crossbow. I'll do it later.
Oh yeah, you didn't buy anything this time around because you never went to
Yeah, I did not say hi to Cheryl.
Yeah, that's a different timeline.
Yeah, it's a different timeline into Tanuki-verse. Slime skeleton is mean.
You want to persist in the Doom timeline you created?
I don't think I have a choice. Bam! Ow! Bleh!
Yeah, I guess since this is the sewers, nothing really cares about your poison magic.
Yeah, they're already stinky.
Honestly, between you and me, you might want to consider putting on the ice spear for now.
Okay.
It might conflict with
Fire's a javelin made of ice.
it might conflict with like your ability to light
Oh.
rooms up, but I will say there are some nasty enemies, partially because of the poison and partially because, you know, the resistance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, would you accept maybe a tiny hint at something?
Yes.
So I think if you look at where you came from, at the far end of the room from the entrance, there's a secret wall.
Oh, like this way? Or
Like
do you
directly,
mean?
like directly across from it, I think.
Oh, so like just going this way.
I think so.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
It's hard to read the map at the same.
Oh, you got it. Don't worry.
So there's like 3 secret walls in a row here.
Ah!
No, 4. There's 4 secret walls in a row.
Dang. They really like
And
their secret walls.
the reason I tell you about this isn't because I want to, like handhold you to more things, but it's because it's like a jokey piece of content.
Ooh.
And since this is a silly stream,
Of course. Of course. Let's see.
so
Let's see. I guess we just keep going down.
actually, if you're able to look at Discord, I can just show you like a small image of what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Okay. Let me see.
So, the first secret wall is at the bottom right here that you went through. Then directly across from that turning exit, there's another one
Oh.
before like the entryway to the right.
Wow. Maps. Oh my gosh. So. Oh. Okay. So I just keep going this way. Then like straight ahead here.
I figure since this stream has the potential to start getting spooky, I should let you see something silly in exchange.
I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, that's the third. I believe. Ooh. What's this? Mana. One more. Hey! That's a slime. Old song from a canceled game. Are you gonna kill me?
I said it before during the last stream, but I like the little music announcement things they do.
I do too. What? Jalisha? What? Well, hi there, cutie. I'm Jalisha the slime girl. I know what you're thinking. What's a cute gal like me doing here? Well, this is actually where I live. All the meaty sludge and sewage is great for the complexion. Hey, if you're going to be around, do you mind helping me out? Of course. My boyfriend, Bonard, has been missing. Oh gosh, look away, everybody. If you find out what happened to him, just come back and let me know. Let me know if you find out what happened to Bonard. You're like...
I want you to remember this moment when you curse me later down the line when we're in like the catacombs or something.
Oh, thank you for showing me this absolute baddie of a slime. She married? You engaged? Hey yo.
Didn't say her fiance.
True. Okay, well... Okay, I'll see if anything happened to your boyfriend. Okay, well that was a fun room. I like that. Let's try not to
Forgive
die.
me for the secret.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Where are we?
I have no idea. I think you want to head left from the secret entrance you just left.
Hmm. Oh, this is down from where I was earlier.
Yeah, word of warning, you might see some really mean enemies here.
Oh.
But if you find your way into the lower sewers, which I think are to your right, then you can get one of the best weapons in the game.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like to the right and then to the right again.
Okay. Oh, that's a guy. I'm gonna try this. Devil slime. Oh, this is a really good magic, actually. Ow!
Yeah, the only issue I have with it is that unlike, unlike blood magic, it actually takes a limited resource.
Yeah.
But since you're in the sewers and everything is immune to blood, might as well.
Yeah. For right now, at the very least. Don't spit on me.
Yeah, I tried fighting these things in like a purely melee run, and it was a nightmare.
Ooh. Stop! Don't laugh at me. Ha. Okay. Well, that's good.
I did remember finding the sewers was a little difficult, but hopefully,
Ooh. Underworks.
Oh yeah, Underworks, that's probably it.
Ah. Okay, okay. Good to know. Oh, it's dark in here.
Yeah, once you get to Underworks, you basically want to hug the left wall until you reach an antidote.
Oh, that's the scary thing. All right.
Honestly, the level, I don't know how to put it. Not level design, but like, I guess kind of level design, like the aesthetics and everything. Like, it's a very good game all around. Like, I never look at anything and say, oh, this is particularly weak.
Yeah. Oh. It does do well. Yippee! Hi, Omega. I think it does a good job of trying to get the atmosphere it's going for, which is good. Because, yeah, it's a fun experience.
Yeah, if you hug the left wall, you'll eventually find a antidote. And from there, hugging the left wall a bit further until you...
Nice. Oh gosh.
Oh, did you find it?
I did find the antidote, so I'm just going a little further.
Now you want to end up jumping in the water.
Like, ah!
And try heading to the left once there's like a little hole in the wall. Okay, thanks.
Why is water so scary in this game?
Oh, you just passed it.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah, so there are little like underground passages down here.
Wow.
But this is the really important one because it leads you to the only way of accessing the room with like a super important thing in it.
Ooh. Oh, Nelly, we better try jumping.
The one issue with the water though is that you need like stairs to get out of it.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Where's a good staircase? This thing?
Oh,
No?
it'll look like a ladder or a staircase, like a proper like
Okay.
ramp or something. You know what I mean?
Ah. Okay. Oh, this thing is probably a staircase. Just had to find a good way to get in here. There's something rattling.
I think you have to like maybe tilt yourself slightly upward or something. It's weird.
Oh. No!
I told you that the rest of this game would be spookier. Oh, you're poisoned.
I am poisoned. Yummy drink. Get away from me. Can I like hit you in here?
You are so lucky.
Get away from me. I'm gonna be like a fish.
Actually, no. You don't deserve to defeat the skeleton.
I'm sorry,
The skeleton is the true like hero of the sewers.
I'm a very jumpy person, so be prepared to like hear me go ee every so often.
So, word of warning for anyone else playing this game: if you pick a vampire as your character class, there are very like a few fun things that differentiate character classes from each other. Vampires can drink they can drink blood potions, and it heals them instead of poisons them. And they also take damage in water.
Ah! Well, glad I didn't pick that. Yay! There's a skeleton. Please don't jump at me. What's that thing? That's a fish? Please don't jump at me. I hear slime. Oh, fuck. Bonk.
One thing I do appreciate about the design of the skeletons is you can still see their eyes in the dark.
That's, I think it's cool.
A lot more reasonable. Like, it's a good design choice.
I die in this dampened mire. My cleansing flame dried up. I do not take damage in water, thankfully.
So, yeah, that broken hilt you took.
Mm-hmm.
If you use it to beat up like 3 or 4 slimes at the beginning of this level, you can level it up, and it becomes one of the best weapons in this game.
Ooh. Okay. So it has to be specifically a slime?
Oh, it doesn't have to be a slime, but slimes are easy to fight, and you only need to beat like 3 or 4. Keep in mind the weapon has like no range and does no damage, so you just want to be hitting them with charge attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do that, it becomes one of the most. It replaces the torch in a really good way.
Okay. Okay, I like the sound of that.
Also, you are completely right, Christine.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got really lucky, I think. But
yeah, if you want to leave, you just go through the hole you came in from.
Okie doke. Whee!
That was the last thing I really wanted to direct you towards.
Oh,
just
God.
Because, like, this is the only way to get in there.
Mm-hmm. Flamethrower, that'd be cool. What is it? Stop squeaking at me! Ah!
No, it's just more rat friends.
Oh, are you the like big rats? Oh, is that a rat king?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you got it to run in one.
Oh, they're so loud. Power's dancing
think the
torches.
I I think one of the funniest things about the water is because it gives a green tint, it basically acts as night vision,
Yeah,
even
that's
without
what
your
I
core.
was thinking. Like, ooh, I can actually see things. Okay.
SOCOM Tanuki.
Ah, alrighty. Where the heck am I? I want to find a place to save. Let's see.
I don't think there's another save point in
That's a
the
slime
Forbidden
skeleton.
Mire. No, there
Dang.
isn't. There's just the one at the entrance.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, you have to. I think.
It's either backtrack or explore more, I guess.
There even one over here.
Wee. Oh, hi, Doghead. Welcome back. I am
Yeah.
Taduki.
Yeah, I think. You either have to like progress a lot to get to another warp crystal, or just like use one of your homeward bones to return if you just want to level up the hilt before.
Yeah. Let's see. I only
Honestly, it
have
might be worth
one.
considering.
Yeah. I think I will do that.
Like
Wee.
it'll take some backtracking, but trust me, it is worth leveling up that hilt. Just
Yeah.
because it makes exploration so much more reasonable.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that is advice I am very willing to take. Jump height and damage downward range.
Yeah, dexterity, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically either something you pump a lot or it's a dump stat entirely. You don't really want to go a mid ground unless you're raising it to the point that you can actually use it for like puzzle solving. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dex is funny. Oh, mate. Why'd I press that? Alright, so let's actually buy things. Hey. Oh, what kind of
Yeah, I almost
coffee
forgot.
did you get? The Doghead? Oh, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, I forgot to mention this because I got distracted, but for the record to both you and Maxine, I actually have a snack for when the stream is done.
Oh, what's your
I-
snack?
I have banana flavored popsicles and fudgicles.
Ooh, that sounds really good. Especially with the hot weather.
I haven't had either in so long, and now I have both.
It sounds really yummy. I forget the last time I actually had like a fudgesicle kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's kill some slimes, I suppose.
I will
Broken
say it's
razor.
funny to see. Oh, sorry, continue.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just reading the description.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to use power attack to beat up slimes.
Wow. This
Because
is
they're
funny.
easy to fight and they're slow, and they don't have that much health.
Yeah, well that's cool. I'm glad I'm not dead. Let me save before I forget. Cause I got a
Can you,
crossbow.
Can you buy crystal shards at the shop?
Let me check actually. Because that's a
'Cause
great idea.
It's always good to have like 1 or 2 on you. It was worth going back just to upgrade this weapon before you continue exploring.
Let's see. Nope. Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't know about that one.
It's okay. We'll make
Although
do.
I'm talking to Maxine right now.
Oh. Dumb set. Okay, let's see. Is my iron club? Nope. Okay, well. Let me.
Only is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, so the shop didn't sell any?
Nope.
Maybe you can buy some later.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
This
if,
yes.
I was just gonna say to Maxine, it's really a funny thing, their little user handle with the Tanuki head next to it.
Boom.
How did you become a 2-month subscriber?
Oh, maybe there was a gift sub kind of thing. People like to give subs sometimes, and I'm like, why? But I appreciate it. Alright, where are some slimes? Bam.
By the way, one nice thing players should know who are getting into this game, touching the healing crystal, unlike, soul, doesn't respawn enemies, but it does heal you.
Ow.
Only like transitioning between areas respawns enemies and crates and stuff.
No, don't give me subs. But that is cool. Ooh. Ow.
As you can see, the range is really bad. You actually have to aim lower.
Really?
Like you basically have to stand on top of it.
Ah!
Bro, please.
You get used to it, don't worry.
I should go back and heal. Wow. Dang, this hill is like silly. Thank
You
you
can see
for
why I
this.
suggest. You can see why I suggested going back and using it on slimes instead
Yeah.
of real enemies.
That's true. Wow. Thank you for the gift sub to Melody, Nelly. I always appreciate it.
I don't even think healing heals enemies.
Oh, thank God. Okay, let's touch this thing. Save. Okay. Where are you, slime? Let me beat you up with my stupid broken thing.
I never figured out if weapon level experience is a situation where it's based on the hits you inflict, or if it's something like Dark Cloud where it's just whatever you're holding when you kill an enemy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think charge attacks are more effective overall. Although keep in mind, I was doing like a pure melee build, so my strength might have been higher.
Thank you for the gift sub to Milky. What are you guys doing? Don't no more subs.
Once I get a PS4, I am definitely getting a Dark Cloud, and I'm gonna play Dark Cloud 2 for the first time ever.
Gosh. I could play Dark Cloud, actually.
I'm gonna get Dark Cloud. I'm gonna get Dark Cloud 2. I'm gonna get Star Ocean till the end of time, since I'm pretty sure that's on there. I'm gonna get Art Glad. I already own Wild Arms 3.
Ooh, yeah, horror is a very big fan of Dark Cloud. And it sounds like a fun experience. Oh, come on. Bam! No. Bam! Okay. Whack!
I'm really sorry to the audience.
Bam! No, they're fine. They're fine. You guys love it when I hit slimes with a broken sword. You guys like this. This is content for you.
Don't worry, the rat's in frame.
Yeah. You guys like rats? Oh, I think I'm getting it. Okay.
So once you've beaten it, maybe, check your weapon EXP, see how many you have to beat.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The amount of time that getting this thing saved will be worth it.
Okay. I'm excited to see what it is. Is it like the Moonlight Greatsword of this game?
You'll see.
Ooh. What if it's just like a big popsicle?
Don't tempt me to get food in the middle of your stream.
I mean, if you want to, I don't mind at all.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I don't want to have popsicle sticks and wrappers around. It's like fruit fly weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah! Got one! Let's see. Where is my sword? We got,
We just need 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
I'm sorry, everyone. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, you guys love it when I hit slimes. It's okay. This is the content they crave.
You know what? I'm gonna ask in the discussions for this game, just out of quote unquote professional curiosity. Let's see. Start new discussion. Weapon XP. I'm doing this while you're killing slimes. he'll die. A friend. Bracket. Asking for friend brackets midstream. Out of curiosity. How is weapon XP? What should I say here?
Is it determined by the amount of hits or like the enemy? Stop hitting me!
Determined by hitting the enemy, or you just have to holding the weapon when
Thank
they
you for the
die.
sub, Omega. How he'll get pregnant? Why are you guys doing a hype train? Don't do that. But thank you.
Or is the final hit all that important?
That is a very good question. I'm not dead.
All right, I've just posted my question.
Yay! I don't want a level 2. I want you guys to just hang out and have fun and watch me beat up a slime.
I'm gonna be really mad if it turns out it's all about the last hit.
Oh really? You guys don't need to do a level 2 choo-choo!
Like, I feel
that was a thing.
I feel like we could test it, but I'm kind of afraid to.
I mean, I could be your little little guinea pig if you like. I'm not dying to the slime, I promise!
My little lab rat.
Yeah. Hi, Zadie. Oh my god. What are you guys doing? Stop it! You don't need to do a train of choo-choo! So if you were Minecraft creeper, I love Minecraft.
Poop poop.
Did it say poop? Poo poo?
You know, speaking of games I recommended to you that I have to get back to at some point, I'm really excited for the fact that Dungeon Munchies is finally entering 1.0.
Yeah. I think I might save that for an off-stream kind of game. Just cause, yeah, it'd be like nice to do it at my own pace, but it was very fun. I did have a fun time with it when I did stream it.
Like it's a goofy little game, but I really like the characters and story. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, and they're like girls that are besties.
Have you seen how they sit?
They sit so gaily. I love it. And thank you guys for the train. Hi, Melody. Hello, hello. No worries, no worries. I know Marcy's streaming right now. Oh, I beat up the slime, didn't I? Let's see. Where's my, Oh, we need like one more. What do you mean you're not sorry? Also, it's okay, Julia. I can't, like... What are you guys doing?
You know what? We could test it right now. Next slime you see, hit it with like ice magic like twice or 3 times, depending on how much you think it takes, and then just finish it off with the hilt.
Okay. There you are. Thank you. I will slurp slurp. Okay. Actually, I don't want to.
Yeah, the next one might kill.
If I do blood.
Oh, they're immune.
Oh, never mind.
I'm like 90% sure blood is like poison.
Oh. Go buy a garbage can. Don't buy me more gift subs. Okay,
no, you have to spend the money on the garbage can.
Oh, I can buy you a garbage can. Put it on your zone, Nilly. Ah! There we go.
Now,
see.
even if this gives you enough to level up, I'm not sure if it affects weapon EXP or not because you were really close.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it does affect weapon EXP because you got way less that time.
Ah, okay. Well, good to know.
Yes,
On the
Wow.
plus
I
side,
hate so much.
next
Ah!
one you could whack.
No,
Ah!
too much.
Sorry, I'm getting a raid. Hello. Oh my gosh, Peanut and Gray Cat. Oh my god. Gray, hi. Oh my god.
Right.
We need A ボラトビアレッツ9999%中中
Oh my gosh, what were you guys doing? Pokemon, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm a baby
Ah!
so much.
I
No,
want to
too
warp
much.
away and warp back just to get another one close to you because I think you killed all the close slimes.
Oh, okay. No worries.
On the plus side, though, because you've because you've gotten your weapon just to, like the brink of leveling
Mhm.
up, you can like hit the next one with like 2 spells or something and make it faster, just like you did.
True. But hi Raiders, oh my gosh. Thank you. A randomized stream, that's fun. I've been doing a Nuzlocke with Sadie. But yeah, if you guys don't know me, I am Silly Tanuki, aka Tio. I am streaming LUNACID with my good friend Horror, who is this little serval. And we've been
Sorry
having
for,
a good time. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries.
Sorry for coughing, I have something in my throat.
No worries. Being in this stinky sewer, I probably do too. Have a fun time, Nilly. Go buy a nice little garbage house. But Pokemon
Bye,
is
Nilly.
fun. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let me blah.
Hey,
Blah.
how much EXP do you think a rat's worth?
I don't want to find out. They're my friends. Bam. Okay, let's see if a third one. Oh, okay, no. All right.
Let's see how much you have right now.
Okay, let me get this guy. Bam. Oh.
Yeah, so for the people who have just joined, sorry. Ah, man, that's really annoying. For the people who have just joined, we are smacking slimes with a weapon like a broken hilt, which has no range and no damage, because it becomes one of the most important weapons in the game once you upgrade it.
I think I just got enough XP. Oh! Thank you for the hype train. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. You didn't need to, but I appreciate it.
Sorry again about the coughing.
No
Just,
worries. You're fine. I had all the level 1. What? No! I appreciate you guys just being here. I haven't even streamed in so long. But, okay, time to dip a thing in oil. Fire sword!
So, this functions as both a fire weapon, which is a lot stronger than your torch, and it lights everything. So it functions as a torch.
That's so cool! Wow!
So basically, instead of having to choose between using a visibility and damage, you get both at once.
Yay! That's awesome.
And you get access to constant fire elemental damage.
Ooh.
Which means, because there are some enemies that are like very resistant to physical, right? Especially later in the game in the catacombs, where there are enemies who are outright immune to like physical attacks. So that sword is just.
It's awesome.
I directed you to that sword for a reason. Let's just say that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It looks very cool.
Now
Bam!
you can explore through the sewers without being completely blind.
Yay! That's awesome. This looks cool. I like it. It's a cool design. Like just having the really dinky broken hilt. Ah! Thank you for the redeem. But having that hilt be like one of the most broken weapons, it's a cool game design choice, I think. And like the design is very cool too.
It reminds me of the spear, like the twin, the thing that starts as a halberd, but when you break it, it becomes like an unbreakable twin spear in Dark Souls 2.
Ooh.
It reminds me of that.
Ooh. I guess I could buy more weapons. Because I have a lot of money.
Yeah, you have more money than you know what to do with.
I know. Okay. I'll buy like some of these. Might as well. Okay, yay! Bye-bye! No, I'm not gonna get more. I mean, I will get jumped. It will be jumpy for sure, but like, I won't be like dead. Oh my god, she's so cute. She has 3 mouths. All right. So I figure we're going back into the sewer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, let me level up actually.
I will say the slime farming did go faster for me, but I think I had like 40 strength at this point because that's how I leveled up.
Yeah.
I heard that magic was kind of like overpowered, so I tried avoiding it for a while.
I do have a crossbow now.
So that did take a bit, but I think, you know, everyone would ultimately thank me when they realize this means that we can see what's happening while fighting. But I do appreciate how skeletons have like glowing eyes. By the way, definitely try this on some slimes. But I do appreciate that while skeletons have glowing eyes, so you can see them when you're hitting them in the dark. Like just being able to see your surroundings and enemies that aren't skeletons it's a game changer to say the least. Like you remember what it was like in
like in the one place where I got like jumped by those mummy guys.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a cool ass weapon.
Yeah, just like a torch, it sets things on fire.
Yay! I like that. All right. Did I say?
Yeah.
I think I did.
You did at the last resting place.
Okay. I was like, you know how when you lock your door, but then you're just like, did I lock my door? And then you want to go back and check. It's like the same kind of thing.
Trust me, in addition to the fact that this lets you see, it can carry you through significant portions of the game, which is good for streaming because it means that we don't have to we don't have to worry about, oh, do we have weapons that can deal with enemies in this area?
Yeah, I figure.
Like now you can just say, oh yeah, I have the fire sword.
Yeah, I have broken fire sword, baby. Let's go. You don't scare me.
Firstly, one of the reasons I like it is, while it's strong, it isn't one of those things like the Drake sword in Dark Souls where it just completely trivializes everything from a pure statistical standpoint. More than anything, the fire sword is about utility. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's not the fact that it does a ton of damage, it's that it A, offers elemental damage, B, sets things on fire, and C, like lights up the room when you hold it.
Yeah, it's like a good thing for gameplay, I think. Like, just not having to switch between the torch and the weapon of choice, not having to be stuck with the torch just because, like the visibility. I don't know, it's cool.
Not having to keep the light spell constantly on your hotbar.
Yeah.
Like, keep in mind, it's even worse for me because I keep my screen at like 25% brightness. So.
Is this where I got killed by a slime skeleton? Or is that later?
It was a bit further along,
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Yeah, for people who joined during the hype train, I let Tanuki die because I thought it would be funny not to mention that this game has Dark Souls pausing.
It's content, baby.
Well,
Does it work underwater? That's a good question. I don't actually know. Yay.
I hope you forgive me now that I led you to the fire sword, though.
You're fine. You're totally fine. I mean, it wouldn't be like, I don't know, like a Souls-like experience without dying once or twice, Yeah. You gotta die at least once.
You can also certainly see why I said, by the way, this is worth going back, like spending your teleport on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel more ready to face the horrors that lay before me with this sword on fire. Alright, where is that secret wall? There you
Honestly, I
are.
don't think this like ruins the horror or something. I think it makes the game visible.
I think it makes the game manageable, and I don't have to wonder what's ahead of me. Ah!
Well, you didn't have to wonder to begin with because the answer is slime. Slime and rat.
Oh, slime and rat. It's very cool sword. So I did not pick
Yes.
up the things here, so I gotta do that again.
Slime and rat is the hit new show I'm kickstarting.
My gosh.
So if you give us like $300,000, we'll be sure to get on that. Get on
Yeah.
making that.
What if
Hey,
a
crystal
slime
shard.
girl and a rat girl lived in an apartment together? Look at their wacky adventures on my
By the
Kickstarter.
way, you have a crystal shard again.
Oh, yay! Okay, cool. That was a good decision to come back here.
Yeah, I completely forgot to like. I remembered the max stat item. I didn't remember the crystal shard, which is honestly a lot like very nice to have.
You know, Juliet, I would actually watch that show too. Like and subscribe. But yeah, you can face this silly little skeleton slimes in the sewers now.
I've always liked like really horrible weapons, like the hilt that you upgrade and it just becomes utterly amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it makes it worth it to, you know, put some time and effort into it, which is cool.
It feels like a fun little secret.
I actually have a friend who's a rat and a girl. Julia. I think she's still streaming still. Let me see. Let me give her a shout out real quick.
Hope you're all having a nice time tonight.
Oh yeah. I'm happy to be streaming again and seeing familiar faces and stuff. I hope you guys are having a nice night too. Oh,
I really hope you get to the next area before the end of the stream.
Ooh.
I imagine you will.
Okay, so this is where I died.
Yeah, let's. I forget how skeletons react to fire, but either way, I imagine you're more prepared.
Probably, most likely. I know how to use the item button this time. Hey, you, come here. Bam! Ow! God damn it. Okay, I'm here. Does poison not just go away by itself?
I think it does eventually, but it takes way longer than it has any right to. I think duration is influenced by resistance. So that's what that stat does.
Oh.
So assuming you don't invest a ton in resistance, it's a nightmare. And resistance does have one nice other function. For those who don't know, if you hit 100 resistance, it grants you mana regeneration as a secret, like bonus.
That's cool.
But otherwise, it's kind of expected to be a dump stat. But I think that acts as an incentive to consider actually getting it.
Oh yeah, it's a cool feature. Stop! Get away from me.
I think this game has a lot of like cool small things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a nice little experience that you don't really get from big name game companies anywhere, I think.
I did end up using magic towards the end of my run, but I never ended up using ranged weapons like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I assume the arrows are infinite because I don't have like any in my inventory.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they're infinite.
Okay, nice. Slime skeleton. I bet you want to poison me.
Yeah, for anyone who's interested in this game, once again, it's called LUNACID, and I can highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's like half price from what its final price is going to be, so long as it's in early access, so definitely consider it.
Yeah, And I'm going to be playing another game by the same developer because it was chosen by my chat during my fundraising stream, and I asked her to join me for that as well. So,
And unlike LUNACID, that is a game that I am not immediately familiar with. So it
yeah,
will be a fun blind experience for both of us.
yeah, it'll be a fun little romp. they, everyone said it was a dog, so I figure it'll be a good time. What is this? Barrier.
Let's see, you've got barrier, which is
Let's
trying to
see.
figure out where you are on the map. Oh yeah, I
Barrier.
think you're yeah. Keep going, you'll see.
Oh wait, what did it do? An earth spell that creates a protective wall.
So basically, I think it gives you cover, which I guess could be nice for dealing with those you know, those long range slimes. But I guess it isn't like entirely necessary.
Yeah.
But still, I like how a lot of the spells in this game have utility. One of my favorites is for people with low decks. You'll see later to actually, you know, do some of the how do I put this? The jump puzzling.
Ah. That's just a regular slime? Haha. I like how this game feels. Like, the controls are nice and tight compared to, like, Kingsfield. Which makes sense, because, you know, it's a new game and everything.
Focusing so much on, like, positioning and mobility as opposed to aiming reminds me a lot of playing Pyro and TF2.
Ah. Bam.
So for people who have only started watching this stream and not the other one, you haven't seen a lot of it because none of the enemies in the sewers really feature it. But one of the cool little features of this game is that when you deal damage to enemies, their limbs break off.
Yeah, there is a sound effect that plays when that happens. I think it happened with the slime skeletons, but it wasn't really super obvious because they're like gelatinous. But bam.
Yeah, like when you're fighting snails, like their heads come off if you hit their head enough, and that's really cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways, you're back at the you're back at the save point area if you want to save.
Yay! It's awesome. So that's River Passage. Or Lower Passage.
So, do you want to know what direction you should head if you want to, if you really want to progress?
Sure. Bam.
There are, you know, there are two places you could consider going. One is back into the sewers, like the underground sewers, and the other is, you remember where you started seeing those like devil slimes in that big, like that big open round area? If you keep going forward instead of right, you'll head to a new area.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is a very cool area that I would like you to see at some point.
Ooh. Okay. Well, how can I say no to that?
Yeah, whichever direction you want to go, that's just more exploration, which is what this game is all about, ultimately.
Yeah. Like seeing all the things that can kill you. Very fun time.
I know it's a little spooky, but I do consider this game kind of cozy in some fashion.
Yeah, I can see it. Like, I know it can be a bit jumpy, but it's like very cool, like level design, art style wise, and gameplay wise. Like you have very different areas to explore. I'm excited to see the forest, but I'm not in a huge rush to get there.
I assume you want to go to lower level, since that's both where you can get to the underground sewers in the new area.
Oh wait, am I going to?
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I was just gonna say, yeah, I think the best way to get to that place we want to head is you remember that room where it like went. How do I put this? You remember the first illusory door you opened on the way to the slime girl?
Yes.
The one that kind of like curled around and you had a choice to go right or straight to open like 3 more doors.
Mm.
You want to take
Oh.
that. You want to take that first illusory door and then head right.
Okay. Okay.
So you need to find that place with like all the waterfalls and everything. You know what I mean?
Okay. Let's see. Oh. All right. Let's backtrack.
So yeah, if you just go the way that you started heading once you left the save point, as you
Right.
progress through the area, you'll find it
And
eventually.
then go right.
You better highlight that whole rat conversation at the beginning of the stream. I'm
Oh.
holding you to that.
Oh, don't worry. I will.
So
The
yeah, it
rats
was.
are so cute.
They really are.
Yeah.
They are. They. I didn't really notice them that much when I was playing, but when you highlighted them, they're kind of like high points of the game.
Yeah. I love how they move. They're just like, why are you walking diagonally like that? I love it.
Yeah, it was just straight ahead from where you came in.
So here?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bam. Let's see. Wee.
Yeah, now you can choose to keep exploring the place with the Rat King, or you could go somewhere else, whichever you choose.
Okay. Let's see. Which is this place? The one with Devil Slime?
Yeah.
Ah.
This is it.
Ah.
Those doors are to the right twice, and otherwise you can just keep exploring this place.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, these things don't react to physical damage that much.
Oh.
It was kind of a nightmare for me when I was using the stone club.
Oh, God.
Because I would have to get like up close and personal with them, and there's like 3 of them all firing at me.
Oh, God. They're gonk. Don't shoot gunk, please.
Honestly, that crossbow really isn't bad for a ranged weapon too.
Yeah, like, I can see
feel
why
kinda-
it was broken. Or, I think you said that, like, the crossbow was kind of broken.
Oh, magic is broken.
Oh, magic. Okay. Gonk.
As a melee player, I feel kind of cheated right now.
Well,
eventually.
well, I mean, you did it, so it must be, like, you're a very good gamer. That's all I'll say.
I use so many health potions.
Let's see. FPS gaming with a crossbow. This is just like Call of Duty, guys. Oh my god.
Honestly, I really like the crossbow model too. Everything in this game is so pretty.
Yeah. Like, I love this art style. It's very pretty. Like the more low poly look. Very nice. Okay.
It's so overwhelmingly good for horror.
Yeah. I always like horror when it's like less you know, it's like less detail. It just leaves more to the imagination.
That's the problem with like a lot of modern horror things and where they kind of fall apart is that everything is just so pretty and like they can be gory, but at the same time they're almost just a bit too clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Wind Dash, that's a good one.
Ooh.
That is actually one of the best spells in the game for pure utility.
Let me see. Wee. Ooh. That's cool. I like it.
So you can, I forget what lowers, you know, what makes it go faster, but you can spam it to basically get around like huge areas. The only issue is that costs magic, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, see, I can hit the head of this guy. Okay, check this out, guys. What? Pay attention to the skeleton. See, there's a noise and
yeah.
his arm fell off.
Yeah, I guess the arms of these things do come off.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you can see that cool system. The one issue I have with the system though is that it really sucks when you're like lighting them on fire because the limb specifically
Mm.
that you've been attacking goes on fire. And if
Oh.
it breaks off, then they stop being on fire.
Oh, that's funny. I
Like
can do
you'll
the spell again. Whee!
like you'll set a zombie's head on fire
Mm.
and they'll just stop taking damage because you hit a threshold of damage.
Ah. Hi, Rena! Oh my gosh. It's good to see you. Ah! Yeah, I'm streaming with my friend Horror here. I wanted to do one more LUNACID stream before I moved. And before Horror moved too. So we were like, oh, might as well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I assigned it a circle. Whoa, what was that
I
noise?
think you might actually be heading back to the shortcut right now.
Oh. Oh, of course. Thank you, Cobra. Thank you for the support today. It's always nice to see you. Ah!
Hi, by the way, everyone.
Is this Oblivion the
Oh, well, if we're
Skyrim
talking
Scrolls
about servals, we
Morrowind
need to remove Tanuki
Anniversary
briefly.
Edition Third
Ah! Oh, wait, no! I forgot because you're connected to me now. You have to get hit by the explosion. I can add another one of you. Hold on.
This is the burden of being, you know, protecting you.
I appreciate it. Here, you can have a tiny one here too. But thank you for the sub, Brian. It is Oblivion, the Skyrolls Morrowind anniversary. But no, it's LUNACID. It's a very neat game. Where am I? I think I need to explore this area more.
Yeah, I think if you go back to like the big round rooms, eventually you'll find like a.
Ooh. Is this what you're talking about?
It might be. If you go to the right and there's a health potion, like a health file, then you're in the right place.
Okay, let's go. I have added another horror. One that is immune to explosions.
Oh, we're multiplying.
Which one is the real horror? Oh, it is a health potion.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yay.
then you are in the area that leads to the next zone.
Ooh, zone! Yay! Ooh, there's an axe over there, but I'm not able to access it. Open the door! Yay!
Just the two of us. We can
Make it if we try. Oh!
Welcome to the Sanguine Sea. This is one of the areas I wanted you to see before the stream ended.
Scary juice! What? What? Okay.
You just came from the fetid mire.
Yeah, but I gotta step in this stuff? Blood! Am I okay? Okay. Wow.
For the record, this zone is large. You know that wind spell you got?
Yes.
It's worth considering for mobility.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Let me take a sip of water.
So if you head straight ahead from the stairs you just departed, you will find another zone. But yeah, you know, feel free to explore as much as you want. But if you go to that other zone I just mentioned, there is a save point there.
Oh, let's do that first and foremost. This is very atmospheric.
So yeah, it's like kind of straight ahead from the stairs you just departed from.
Okay. Straight.
But no, feel free to soak in this place because it's
I think I'm soaking. It's
Although,
very cool.
I'm gonna tell you something just to make you paranoid. There's something out here.
What? Okay, well, zoom, babies. Get zooming. Oh, great. Yay, cemetery. This is amazing. Cemetery and blood. That's a cool look. What is that? Is it gonna hurt
Let me
me?
correct myself. There's plenty of things out here, but there is
Oh.
one thing that is fucking out here and waiting for you.
Okay. You're not gonna hurt me, right? You're like a little egg guy. You're cute. Okay, bye. Just a guy. Okay.
Love the I fucking love the ambience of this zone.
It's very
Like
cool. Like,
the low view distance, the
mm-hmm.
music, the ambience, the way that you can kind of see that kind of
What is
almost
that?
cloudy, foggy sky very close overhead that makes you, it's like a huge area, but the way the sky is and how close it feels to you makes it feel very claustrophobic at the same time.
It's very cool. It's like
it is such a unique effect.
A Chris too. That sounds like a great place to hang out.
Yeah, this is the other area I wanted you to go to.
Ah, yay.
So I
Well,
will say, once you get in here, just head to the right, like hug the right, and you'll get to a safe point. Then you can
nice.
explore to your heart's content.
Oh, the music's nice here.
So, and speaking of sound design, I love the music in this zone because there's something about the way it progresses that every once in a while it like almost like hitches and stutters in just the way that makes it feel like you've been spotted by something, and it's dynamic music that's it feels in that moment like it's dynamic music reacting to an enemy like encounter or presence, and it isn't, but it's something about the way the music just like goes in and out and kind of fucks up. Reminds me of that thing like Wind Waker's music did during fights.
Yeah.
And it makes you so paranoid.
God. If there's one thing this
Anyways,
game does really well, I think it's like the atmosphere that it tries to set up. It does a really good job.
Anyways, welcome to hell.
Oh, let's see.
So you can go back and explore the blood area, or you can explore this place.
Let's ask chat. Where should I explore? Okay. What do I look at? Blood. Darkness. 1 minute. Alright, we have a poll up, everybody. Pick what I look at. Darkness is this place. Blood is the sea of blood. It was over there. And maybe we can peep a little thing. Let me go back to the shop real quick. Oh, everybody loves blood. Everybody loves blood.
Blood.
Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, well the crossbow takes a while to level up, but that kind of makes sense. Okay. Hi. Every week we sing songs about the blood. Thank you. You're just chilling here while I'm peeping cosmic horrors. Hi. Hello, horror.
Yeah, as I said before, like my one objection, like with the early access status of things, is I really do hope they add more dialogue to the NPCs, because it feels like you get through like the first 2 zones and then they're kind of out.
Yeah. Like, I know what this guy is gonna say. I already read this last stream. You guys have to watch the vlog for that.
Yep, this is talking about the alchemist that is right next to you.
Oh, hi. Formulas. I don't have any formulas in, sorry.
Oh, this visual effect when you add things is new.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, I don't remember like that kind of rune thing popping out there.
Oh, wait, I think I need to forge my knives again.
I think you have to, yeah, you have to go in the first slot to really get your full potential.
Yay, very nice. Oh, true. I could change it back. I don't know. I just saw people like the little creature. But I can change back. Hello.
So tell me when you change it back.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, good.
Ah! Thank you. All right.
To everyone in chat, I ended up joining a bunch of Tanuki's streams over like the past month just because I want to save up a few points for this one.
I'm glad people like it. What is this one? Why is it like highlighted, but I can't go into it?
Oh, that's I think that's like might be one last available teleport points in how to have like early access right now.
Okay.
Like that's the last zone you haven't found yet. So it looks like it's highlighted.
Ooh. Okay. Well, everybody said blood. Let's go check out the blood. There are 2 people who wanted to peep this place. Probably next time. Okay. There's something out here.
I feel like most stuff you'd be interested in is like somewhere towards the left, although I think there is something else to the right. Just, you know, explore to your heart's content.
A corrupted dagger.
Oh yeah, that is one of the things on your left.
Yay! What's this guy? You're not gonna hurt me, right? Where are you? Egg? You're funny. This guy's kind of sloppy.
Feels like an enemy eye design.
Oh, yeah. I think so too. Let's see.
Just horrible.
If you guys don't know horror, she works on a lot of cool game dev stuff. Like, not only does she curate a Steam group for very cool games such as this and stuff with like girls kissing. Horror also is, well, I don't want to reveal too much, but we have cool plans in the works. That's all I'll say.
Oh, we.
We? We. But yeah. Yes, they can. Alvita, whoa. Whoa, what is this? Elephant?
I knew this existed. I never found it.
Really?
Yeah.
Elephant?
I never ran into it.
What? But it's so big and cute. Will it kill me? If I like step under this giant foot? What is this guy? Hello? You got like 2 things. Ah! Hi.
For the record, when I said we earlier, that was a very genuine but playful we.
Just like the Nintendo Wii. Genuine but playful. If I hang around this thing, where are you going? What is this? It has it's got like, whoa, what?
Yeah, so this wasn't the thing I was talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I found a thing.
Yeah, this thing's mostly a PAL to my knowledge.
Oh, yay. Wait. I want to try something stupid, but it's like, I want to see what happens by like stand in front of it?
You saved, didn't you?
I did, but what if I lose it? Okay, let's see. Yay, I'm immune! That's cool. That's not where I came from, was it? I went through like a little smaller thing.
Well, if you go up to it, you can read a sign like on it, and that'll tell you which one it is. I think it's a different one.
Okay. Yeah, this does not look familiar. This doesn't look like the way to the mire. What is
For the record,
this?
Tanuki is very fun to work on things with.
Aw, thank you. You are too. Alas, this is the end of development. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you hit one of the boundaries of early access, but there are other places to go, including exploring this place more and that place you found earlier, and places you haven't found yet.
Ooh, yeah, there's a lot to explore.
So let's see. If you're there, I think if you head left, you
I'll
can find
follow
stuff.
this guy. What is that big thing? They're like little tentacles on this guy.
Are they little?
Well, big. Yeah, you're right. They're big.
I mean, I know that you're a small creature, but
True. Like, that's me, everybody. That's me. In the world of LUNACID, that's me. This thing is so cute.
they chopped off your fucking hand.
They did.
Your little pawsy.
My pausey! Bam. We're friends. I like this guy.
Yeah, it's booping you. Booping you on the
Boop.
head.
This is so cute. Hi.
Yeah, so I think this thing is both immortal and non-hostile.
Yay! I'm glad. I was just so entertained by the fact that, like, you didn't
I
see
love the
this
fact
before?
that you haven't. No, I never ran into it because I was too busy running into the other thing.
Oh. Oh, okay. The other thing that's still out there in the darkness.
You know, I love that you haven't even tried to take one swing at it. Not them saying that you necessarily should. I'm just saying, like, I love that you never even had, like, the impulse to.
Yeah, but I mean, this thing will keep me safe.
You like it too much.
Yeah, it's my buddy. This is like, you know, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, how your Pokemon follow right behind you. This is this is my dude that's like following me on my little adventure.
Do you think skeletons are weak to that thing? Maybe snail?
Maybe?
I don't know. How do you think it would hold up against a milk snail?
Oh, huh. I don't know, actually. I mean, this thing is pretty big. I have not seen it in, like, kill mode. So, I'm not exactly sure. But if I had to take a guess, it would probably be for my guy right here. Where are you going?
Yeah, it's just exploring, just like you.
Oh. Okay. Until our paths meet again, friend.
But yeah, if you want to find the other particularly notable thing out in the Blood Waste, if you go back to those stairs with the early access door, and then turn around and head left, you'll find some stuff.
Oh. So is it
Don't
like...
forget you have the fast movement thing.
Yes. Bam. I see,
I
like...
forget what determines the range. I feel like I was able to spam it really quickly, but I may have been like raising my intelligence by that point.
Ah. Man, they're so good at atmosphere. They're too good at it. I'm like, ooh.
You see what I'm talking about with like the way that the fog overhead, like despite the fact that this place is huge, it manages to make everything feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, like there's that sense of, oh, I can see something in the distance, but I can't tell what it is exactly, which is cool. I like can admire all these things, but also I'm like scared. Who's that guy?
If you hug the left wall from those stairs, I was talking about earlier, you will find something eventually, so don't worry.
Is it a good something?
There's plenty of something.
Ah.
All kinds of something.
There are. I'm like, there are like these glowing things. And I'm like, that's part of the game, isn't it? There are guys walking! Oh, there's like skeletons.
Maxine mentioned what was it, like the Rot Lake or something? I really want to play Elden Ring, and you know.
Have you been able to play? Like, for long?
I'm waiting for PS4 because I haven't even bothered after that crash.
Yeah. I hope you can play it. It's really fun.
Sorry, I say crash. It was a blue screen.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's worse. Get out of here, skeleton.
I have no idea how people can say it's a hardware issue when I've been on a different computer blue screened by fucking moon hunters twice.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Like I don't get why people say programs can't blue screen you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I hope you can play it soon, though. Like,
anyways, if you found the sorry, continue.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say I was lucky enough to have access to like a PS5, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of hardware issues or anything. It's a cool game. I like the exploration aspect of it.
Alongside oh, sorry.
Oh, that was it. Just like, it's a cool deviation from the Souls formula, in my opinion. It's because of stop it. Like, the more emphasis on the exploration with the open world, I guess.
It's open world, but it isn't open world, so to speak. Open world in that awful way that many things are.
Yeah. Oh my god. Have you seen the TikTok where it's like the guy has a PS5 or something? Like that one song. It's like, it's me or the PS5.
I don't believe
it's like,
I have.
Okay, I'll show you after.
No, wait, I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's like, it's me or the PS5. Or whatever. Yeah, it's like open world, but then not open world. It's like, the traveling makes it feel like a really big world. I don't know how to explain it, but
it doesn't have the baggage of open world.
Yeah.
In that same way that Wind Waker doesn't.
Yeah.
But Breath of the Wild does.
Yeah, like when you have those little contained areas, but traveling to them is just like, bam. Like, it makes it feel cool. Like, oh, all of these different zones are connected. Stop it! But, like, so it feels like a concise little universe for the game. But then it's like, oh, okay. But you don't have to deal with all, like, the traveling and stuff. Bam.
It doesn't feel like you're doing, like, a checkbox situation. It feels like proper, you know, soul.
Dark Skull.
Oh, you remember what I told you? About how sometimes enemies will rarely drop, like, like, summon spells and stuff? You just got one.
Whoa!
It's a magic.
Oh. Dark Skull. Fires a massive dark energy in the shape of a skull. Wow! We got outlawed magic, everybody! That's awesome. Oh, actually, let's see how that looks. Dark Skull! Okay. There are a lot of skeletons here.
Hey, maybe it'll help you.
Oh.
No, skeletons.
You whacked the skeleton with a skeleton.
It feels like I'm playing Diaries of a Spaceship Janitor all over again.
Oh, right, the skeleton.
No, I want to get a new copy of Bloodborne as well as Elden Ring.
Yeah. I'm excited for Bloodborne current.
I own the DLC, but unfortunately I lost my physical copy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, I lost a couple of... What? What's that? Is that the guy? Hi! It's...
So I don't think it cares about fire much.
Stop chasing me!
as a one.
Oh! Ow! Where's your head? Oh, there it is! You're
I think,
doing magic!
If it helps, I think equipping the blood magic might help.
Okay!
It is so fucking impressive, and when you don't like, when you're like me and you have your lighting on low, this thing aggroes on you from like further than you can see, and you just hear it screaming, and then it just screams out of the darkness towards you.
Oh god, this has Dark Soul saving. I can't switch my things right away.
Yeah. If you want my advice, I would recommend whipping out your blood magic.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh god. No, don't fucking get me! Ah!
If you pause, you might be able to do it fast enough to not die.
Okay, I need to. You! Help me! Blood, 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 blood. Where's blood, 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 blood? Strike! Hi. Okay, don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. Don't scream at me. Oh, God.
Yep, as you can see, more effective.
Ah, good to know, good to know.
Yeah, this is the thing in the blood lake I wanted you to run into.
Well, you're not too bad. You haven't hurt me so far because I'm like jumping around scared out of my mind.
No, but seriously, I'm glad Maxine pointed that out because I love how in your face this thing gets so
It's
much.
scary. Just get away from me. You're like, my God.
It really is just like an enemy.
It's like
in
a
an exploration game that is huge and bum rushes you in like an area where everything else is so far away and so dark.
Like, oh God, I feel like I have no personal space. Oh, in this big zone. Don't hit me. Don't do that.
Honestly, between you and me, I would just keep up the offensive because honestly, like it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Ooh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, right? We're friends. Where's my guy?
Can you charge magic while blocking? Because if so, that's really powerful.
Oh.
I didn't
What
know
are
that.
you doing? I didn't know that either. Okay,
It took me like 3 attempts to beat this thing just because I didn't realize that my fire sword wasn't doing much, and also because I was a purely melee build.
Ah.
I ran into an issue where one of the things it does is it blinds you.
Oh, sheesh.
So you can't see anything, but it's still hitting you, and it lasts for like a good 10 seconds. And there are also skeletons around you at the time.
Yeah. I'm glad I got rid of most of them.
I don't know if they like reduced its aggro range when I played, but I didn't get to kill them all before it started attacking me.
Oh, no.
Like it genuinely just came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, God. Ah! Hey! Very scary.
And I didn't realize it had like fire resistance or something.
Ah, yeah.
So I just like, because once again, I couldn't see how much damage I was doing because like the blind also blocked out my UI.
I
I
haven't
couldn't see how much health
blinded
I had.
so far. I guess that's a good
So
thing.
I couldn't see how much damage I was doing, and I was a pure melee build, and I was using like a fire sword, and I didn't realize just like anything that was going on.
Yeah, I can see how this can blindside you. Oh God. Ow! Oh, don't hurt me, please. You don't know what personal space is, do you? Goodness, I haven't had like a second to myself.
So you know that this thing is an abyssal demon, right?
Yes.
You know who else is a demon?
Oh! What? Demi?
Demi, yeah.
Is this what she does on her weekends?
So I don't know if you recall like the story that you got from the skeleton person, but basically Demi's story is like a bunch of monks in this place were like summoning a demon. We're going like, okay, we're gonna summon it and then we're gonna kill it. And then instead of getting something like this, they got like a kid version of it, right? And that's
Oh.
Demi.
Okay, so she's just gonna be this? Well, I hope not.
Like, I guess probably not because like she's been raised extremely differently, as you can probably tell.
Oh, true. So this is fun. I'm basically just going blah at this guy for like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, this is what other non-Demi demons look like.
Wow, I'm so glad that Demi is
Or
my friend.
maybe she's like a different type entirely, but you get what I mean.
Hey, that's a new guy. That's a bug. Stop going towards me. God, this thing is so fast. Damn.
Oh wait, that bug thing is one of those things from the first level in the game, remember? Things I
Oh,
told you
that I
not
could
to fight
jump at?
because yeah, the things you jumped on top of.
Oh my god, memories.
I wonder if you could jump on top of this.
Ow, 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 ow.
I will say, I think the funniest outcome that could happen is,
Ah!
congratulations, by the way. That
Thank
was
you.
way harder.
I don't think I would have been able to do that without you here.
What was I saying a second ago?
Ocean elixir.
Oh, I was saying one of the funniest things that I think could happen would definitely be that big friend you made earlier showing up behind you and nudging you gently into it mid-fight.
Yeah. Oh, I can gain
So yeah,
40 plus max. Cool.
just like the max health potion, I'd save it until
Oh wait, oops. Oops.
I was gonna say it heals all your mana. So
Oh. Okay. That's smart.
there's not really much else to do in the Sanguine Sea. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think you can just go back to the Accursed Tomb now. So
Yay.
I think that was a fun aside.
That was a fun aside. Hi. We.
I'm glad I managed to lure you into that.
Yeah, that was fun. We had a good time, I think. That
But
guy
yeah,
is very. Wow.
I wouldn't bother using healing potions or anything just because what you're doing now is mostly just finding your way to the exit and heading to the save point again.
Yeah. That was fun.
Then you can explore the Accursed Tomb, which is spooky, or you can explore the forest, which is less spooky.
Is there a trade-off? Like, is the forest harder or? I mean, you can leave your responses at. I will accept it.
There's one woman.
Woman? I'm gonna put a poll up in chat real quick. What do I do now? Spooky.
Woman or horror.
Woman.
Beyond Nuki's comprehension.
See, 2 minutes while I try to figure out how to get back home. Okay. Ooh. Got 2 votes for woman. 3 for woman. Oh! That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you have a good time sewing pillowcases.
The woman's at least a little spooky.
Oh.
So really, even if you went for spooky, you could technically go see woman.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you have a nice night.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Julia. It was good to see you. Okay, where am I? This is where I went to get that guy chasing me. Okay, everybody
Honestly,
wants
between you and me, I would just spam the fast that magic until you find anything.
Right. That's a good
Then we
idea.
can navigate from there.
I guess we are gonna see woman. I was curious about the forest. Because I had just been farming. I mean, that's fair. Like, is it in a motion sickness kind of way? Or in like, oh god, this place is scary as hell, I want to like, bleh.
I mean, you were like stomach deep in blood.
That is true. That's not the most pleasant experience. Let's save, yay! And then level up. I think I'll level up some speed.
Yeah, that thing gave you a lot of EXP.
Yeah. You've never been scared? Boga boga!
Don't worry, Sadie. Most of the time, you know, we're not usually moving that quickly. We were just doing it to get around the horrible blood lake.
Yeah. I mean, you know how it is when you're in a lake full of blood.
Although I say that, and then Tanuki immediately starts pumping points at the speed.
I don't... Yeah. That's the magic of it. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe take the chance to whack the boxes one more time.
Yes. Wham! This is fun, though, but yeah, I understand. Motion sickness is yucky. Bam, bam.
I will say your money
Ooh.
is... Oh, Hellfile.
Oh, nice,
I will
nice.
say your money isn't useless because I will say the woman has a shop.
Oh my god, woman shop. Let's go. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see. I've never actually explored any place, like, outside of this little area where I whacked a bunch of boxes. It looks very pretty. Oh, that's a butterfly thing. That's like a little butterfly of a creature. Bam. Oh, this is pretty. Hi. I'm going to save before I look at you even more.
Good call, since you, you know, just beat the demon and all.
Hello, butterfly in the sky. Oh. Hi. That was a noise. Hi. You're gonna attack me? Oh!
Honestly, their wings look unreasonably nice, even in like a low poly. They
Yeah.
are like way more articulated than everything else in the game, and it freaks me out.
Yeah. Ow! It's pooping on me! I'm sorry. You can't just poop on me on stream and expect me to not shoot you to death. Sorry.
Every time you defeat an enemy from range, I get so mad as a melee player.
Let me see. How much until I can... Okay. I think I'll just keep using it until I can level it up. But, you know. Oh. Ooh. That's a skull. Read. Many souls have tried and failed to climb the branches into the outer world, but what if the answer lay below? Oh. Okay, let's try to kill this thing with fire. Does it have like little shoes? Oh, those are like antennae. Ow.
Coffin. Yeah, coffins in the catacombs.
Buggy. Oh, this place is pretty. Ooh. Mushroom. Yellow moral. Alas, I gave all my blood to the forest, but it wasn't enough. It's a pretty big forest. Blood drain acquired.
You have blood strike, so you don't really need to equip blood drain.
Yeah.
Mostly it just acts as an alternative to blood strike that
Mm.
you can use to solve the, well, I'm not going to call it a puzzle, but do things with blood. I'll point it out to you when you get to it.
Blood-related activities.
I think you've had enough blood-related activities for one stream.
Yeah. You can say that again. Oh, there might be hidden walls. I have not been checking. Because I was in a place without walls for a bit.
You were in a place of sheer horror.
Yeah. I was getting chased by a funny guy for like a while. La, 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 la. Who's that? That's Flower.
I think that was you singing.
Huh.
Congrats on missing a stationary target like 2 feet away.
Thank you. I try my best. 2 cents.
Oh, these are the yellow morals, aren't they? Those mushrooms you just hit.
Yeah, I did get one actually from
Okay,
one
so
of the mushrooms.
that's the other thing you need to make health potions.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so now that's 2 ingredients for health potions in this area if you count the boxes, and 1 in the sewer.
Whoa. Is that a bunny?
Yeah, it's a little bunny.
Oh my god. This game's amazing. I like how there's no music here.
Yeah, it's mostly just ambience.
Yeah. Hi, bunny! You gonna try to kill me? Oh my god, so many funny bunnies! Hi! You don't look like observable normally, but you're cool. Oh yeah, like the. Have you ever watched Chowder? Like that one cartoon?
I like that effect. Right there.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that like texture thing I was talking to Maxine about from Wild Arms 3.
Oh, thank you for the posture check. Oh,
The way it don't. So you see those little bulb things?
yes.
Hit it with blood.
Oh. Time to. Bleh. Wow. I liked it.
Yeah, so basically that opens them. That's what that note was talking about.
Oh.
And the reason I tell you that instead of letting you figure it out on your own is because if you look around at the other ones, they might have things like items or shortcuts.
Are you trying to kill me? Ah! Why? Don't kill me. What are you doing? Stop it. Don't do that. Oh my god, do I have to kill? Ow! Yeah, cool? My god, stop it.
Yeah, but I like the effect where it's not like a texture imposed on them. It's more like you're looking through them at something else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I always thought it was a cool, like, artistic choice whenever I saw it in things. Oh my god. Don't be like that. Stop it. I thought you were cool. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 5 cents. Oh my god, Megu, hi! Hello, Megu.
Yeah, thank the deer for the 5 bits. Oh yeah, some of these take a few uses of blood instead of just like one.
Blah. What do these? Oh my god, rusted sword. Cool.
Yeah, so you just want to like throw blood at all of them and see which ones give you something. Because I think one of them has like a ladder going back up.
Okay, cool.
Which is a shortcut.
That makes sense. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. It's been a while since I streamed, but I am happy to do it now with my friend Horror here. Elfin bow. Ooh. Very cool choices for weapons. Crossbow is very handy. I guess it makes things pretty easy.
As you can see, this place is a lot brighter, so it was always my go-to for like grinding weapon EXP because I wouldn't
Hmm.
have to worry about like lighting.
Yeah. That's fair. And it's not too scary. But I don't know if that's a problem for you. Or if that was like a factor. Uh, let's...
Uh, no, I usually don't get well, usually I don't get scared of things, so don't worry.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
I'm mostly just here to make you scared of things
Oh,
and lead you to horrors.
yay! Let's see. Let's go
I will
forward.
mention it before you walk away. If you do want to go back, I think there is a shortcut back there in
Oh.
one of those bulbs that you haven't seen yet.
Oh, okay. I have to find that bulb. I think it's gonna be like around
I
here.
think it's like close to one of the walls or something.
Okay.
It might be on like the elevated platform even.
Oh, you're right. Okay, okay. Let me get up. Oh, more.
I think that's the one that
Blah. Whoa. Wow.
and that brings you back to the save point. So
Wow.
if you want to heal and everything,
The beauty of nature. Oh. Oh! Huh?
yeah, I would have let you go on your merry way, but I figured I'd mention it just so
Oh, yeah. No worries.
because this way you don't have to go through like that winding spiral path every time you want to go back up here.
Oh, oh, that makes sense. No wonder there was just a platform to nowhere. It led
Careful not
here.
to fall, by the way. I have fallen off of that ladder like 5 times.
Ah. I will be careful. I promise. Okay, let's see. Yay, careful. Whee! Alrighty.
It's a shame that uses MP, but thankfully it isn't much.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Destroying Angel. Bam. I'm sorry.
Are you?
No.
Hey, so we're hitting these trees. You
Ooh.
might want to consider looking up.
Ooh. Is it the wonders of nature I should be looking at?
Hey, you might see something on one of the branches.
Oh, that's the thing up on the branch. Wow! And it fell. This for me. Elephant sword! That's cool. Nature destruction! Hi, Celia. How are you? Bam. Doing okay? That's awesome. I'm playing LUNACID. I think you'd like this game. If you like Souls kind of things. It's pretty much like a Kingsfield kind of game, but very cool and atmospheric. And stop hitting me.
Yeah, I mentioned it early on the stream, but if you're interested in trying it out, it's based like it's on functional half price until it comes
Ow.
out of early access.
Stop hitting me. Ow, stop hitting me. Let's see, let's see. Read more review. Why is Bambi mean to me but not Thumper? Oh yeah, also there's something very cool about this game, but I can show you when I'm not getting chased by a deer that shoots balls
On
at
the
me.
side, I hope they add more weapons in the full release that have like 2 upgrade levels. You
Ow.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the stone club and everything.
Yay.
Oh, I
Nice.
forgot these could drop health potions.
Look, it's me.
Yeah, you can put your own portraits into the game really easily.
And like little creature. Yeah, it's a very neat game. I'm having a fun time going through it. Yes, I got my pauses and everything. Okay, let's see. This. I think this is going forward.
I think so.
Whee!
Basically, your objective is to get a bit more. Oh no, that's the
Oh
opposite direction.
nope. Okay.
Basically, your objection is to head more underground.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. This is like a cute little area.
Yeah. It
Do you
got
know
lots of bunnies.
if you kill those bunnies, they rarely drop a summon for the bunny. Is it worth it? Is it worth your crimes? It would probably take a while for it to drop since it's a rare drop. But,
Get out of here! Get out of here before I change my mind. Maybe I'll stream. Oh gosh! Wow.
Oh, how convenient! Off stream when no one can see what you're doing.
I'll just be like, oh, how did that get there? Wow. Thank goodness I got a fire sword.
Hey everyone! I just came back from not playing LUNACID for a while, and oh, would you look at this? One of these bunny summons just dropped out of nowhere from a random enemy. I think it was a glitch.
The devs just gave it to me.
So if you
You
turn
just
around
added
really
it?
quickly,
Ooh.
I don't know if like high dex actually lets you jump up there, but I'm pretty sure like that's one of the things where it's like, oh yeah, if you pump dex, like you can just go up there instead of having to navigate around.
Oh wow. Privilege of dex grinders.
Yeah, instead you need like a mid-game spell to get to places that are high like that.
Dang. Anybody here that's scary? Oh, plant! Well, guess what? I got a sword made of fire.
You're basically cheating.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, plants. But I'm not scared of you. Yeah, look at my stats. I only have 7 decks. I'm sorry to all dex builders out there. Oh. Bleh.
Oh, actually, I guess it's a good thing I told you about the blood things since I forgot those things completely block passage.
Oh.
So you would needed to learn about it anyways.
Oh, true. Wow. Bleh.
I didn't do anything wrong. None of you can say otherwise.
Okay, let's see. What's in this room? Any plants that are gonna try to kill me? Kill them all. You can't trick me, I see you.
Good eye.
Thank you. I can see you, little guy. Oh. Is this? No, this is a new area.
I think this is the. Yeah, I guess it's new.
Oh, just wait. I don't know where this is. Okay. Let's go.
No, it's just a little
YOLO!
buddy.
Hi. Ow! I don't want a kiss from you. I'm sorry. Oh, that's familiar. Oh, because I went right. My downward journey through the roots is taking its toll. Although the roots are free of the paralytic ooze the upward branches have, I'm wary of these aggressive sproutlings. Oh, you're scared of the little sproutlings? Bleh.
Yeah, I really like the blood magic in this game.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's such a good like walking around spell that doesn't you know, it's more like a spell than it is magic. Since it basically doesn't cost anything unless you're poisoned.
That's true. As I found out earlier. Ooh. Ooh. I see you. Oh, that's a thing. Hi.
That wasn't a sigh, I was just yawning.
Oh. I was like, ooh. Can I climb that? Yes, I can. Ooh. Okay. Well, they said they want to go downwards, so.
Hey, can you go back up for a second?
Yes, I can. If I can jump.
Can you?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Okay, well, I have to live with that decision.
Yes, you do. No, don't worry. Going downwards is the way you're supposed to go. So.
Ah, okay. Oh,
So
you got
just,
3.
I just wanted you to see the situation you found yourself in.
Plant shooting beams at me. Well, I'm glad. Okay, well, you're dead. That took a while. That was kind of funny. Okay. Ooh. First strike. Mushrooms. Destroying angel. Let me see that real quick. If it's in here.
I think it's technically an ingredient. I don't know.
Oh. Materials. Oh. Delirium and death. Interesting. Okay.
Delirium
Oh.
and death are good names for rats.
That is true. You always have to get rats in a bonded pair.
Good job dodging those.
Thank you. I have not been hit by one so far. I'm very surprised.
I don't suppose you can hear my cat through my microphone.
Oh gosh, if only I could. I love beans.
Yeah, she's just outside my door being whiny.
Aww. Those plants got laters? They do. Anything else here? 2 cents.
Yeah, if you keep wandering the lower levels, you'll find, you know, progress eventually.
Women? Woman?
Yeah, if you consider women progress. Yeah, I think this is another dead end that you could have come down from, if not the same one.
Pretty sure there's women in this tree. Okay, I guess I have no other place to go but through the roots. Over here?
Let me see that. That one goes up, right?
Yeah, it goes up.
Okay, if you go back down.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to like navigate for you.
No worries. I appreciate it.
What are you coming out from? What are you coming out from when you go up there? Because I was looking at the map at the time.
Let me see.
If it's like a ledge that drops down.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go forward, if it's a ledge that drops down, then
Let's see. Moment of truth. Ledge.
okay. Yeah, so if you go back down there,
Mm-hmm.
you basically want to go forward and right. And then when you keep going forward, you want to go left when you get the chance, and then left again.
Like this way?
Down
Oh.
from the ladder, I mean.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh, wait. Oopsies. Oopsies.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not good at directions and following directions. I was playing chess yesterday with one of my friends, and they were trying to teach me how to castle.
If you go
And
left, you'll... Oops. Yeah, if you go left, you'll find another ladder again.
okay, like this
Like
way.
left from where you drop down.
Ooh.
Yeah, you were learning to castle from a friend?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I'm so excited to castle. I promise I won't mess this up. But then I did not do the right move. And then they were like, oh.
You ever play Flash games as a, as a kid?
Yes.
Your Newgrounds and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You remember all like the not popular ones, but like the ones that were like at least well established, like the fucking Newgrounds shit, like Castle Cat and all that shit.
Ah. That also happened to you last night, huh? Interesting. I want to know the first person that did a castle in chess. Me too. Oh, hi, Nilly. Welcome back. Oh, here's the thing that goes down. I assume
No,
I should
just,
go down.
Yeah, just pick anyone that goes down. Then
Yes, there are two horrors. One is immune to explosions. Oh. Okay.
make sure.
Oh! Well, confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, just follow the path until you get to a room with like a four-way kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like
A
an exit
four-way.
at every.
Castling has been around as long as there have been written rules. Castling is hard.
Okay, so I think if you go back to that four-way, if
Oh, is this the four-way?
I think so, that is a bulb thing. So what you want to do is face the bulb,
Yes.
turn around, and now basically go straight until you can go left, and then go left again.
Okay. You're such a chess nerd.
Yeah, this place is kind of a maze, so
Yeah, I'm not
I
good
figured-
at directions.
I figured I'd help you find your way through it.
Thank you. Who's making that noise? Two?
Oh, the pal. Oh, it's two pals.
Ow. Don't do
Do it.
that. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're on fire.
Oh, I came into your game to say hi. It's two of them.
Oh. Ow, 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 ow. What is that? Was that it? Just them?
Yeah, I
I
think
think-
it was them.
Okay. I like chess headcanons, aka rewriting the history of chess. Oh, apricot. Sounds good. Yummy. I hope I'm going the right way.
Yep, you just want to take the first left you can.
Oh. Ah. Oh god, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Okay. Yellow moral. I'm glad you share your favorite chess headcanons with me, please. Oh, there's the left. The horses. I think the horses kiss. Yeah, these flowers have cannons and they're trying to kill me. Oh, that's what you mean by the limbs burning off and then like not keeping it on fire.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So you still haven't been hit by one of their beams yet, right?
I think I've been hit by one. Unless I did not get hit by a beam.
I think you were hit by a fly trap.
Oh. Oh, what's this thing? Whoa. Forest and Toho reference? Oh! Hello! we found her! Hello! Hello! Hi, ma'am. Hello. I
like their little Animal Crossing voices.
Yeah, me too. It's
Also, I like
entertaining.
I like the glowing eyes.
Yeah. Her eyes. Ma'am, your eyes are so sparkly. Oh. Well, I'm built different.
Yeah, you're
Ooh.
a small animal.
I am a small little creature. Ooh. Ooh, that's a bunch of stuff. What? $1? You're kidding. Wow. Fairy moss? Poison urn. Moonlight vial. Oh god, she potions. A small... What is it? I'll buy one. Does she got the dumpy? I'll try to see in a bit. This is... Oh. She's just sitting here with her little vials of health. My god. Thank you for the redeems. Okay. I have been hydrating and posture tracking. I'm still alive yet.
What are you gonna do in the middle of a dungeon aside from sell potions and be gay?
That's true. That's fair. I love this question. You're still alive? I feel like a lot of people ask me that. I want to purchase this, please, and I'll purchase another one. I want an antidote, actually.
So, yeah, why don't you open your menu and equip the health eye?
Oh.
No, that's a health file.
Oh, health. Wait. She's duping me! No! No wonder it was 1 cent! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Don't you...
No. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Help Vayai. No, I bought a product that was labeled Health Vayai, and it poisoned me.
So, I was considering not telling you to unequip it because I really, really wanted you to pull one out during battle.
That would have been funny. That would have been good. I like the question marks here. A golden vial of blood that fully recovers the drinker's vitality? Given to knights during the subterranean crusades? These vials are in a precious relic of the time?
I never noticed the question marks before.
So
funny. I didn't even notice like it was VI instead of vial when I first went here. I just thought it was being sold for $1, and I didn't trust it.
I trusted it, but I'm a fool. You told me about this too, but I forgot.
Yeah, I really did.
Why did you... Can I not confront her about this? Or
By the
that.
way, don't forget that the ocean elixir is a full. Yeah,
Ooh, okay. That was funny. That was a
basically
moment.
Was it ocean? I think it was ocean that was mana. So it's like a
I think
full
so.
mana heal and the max mana heal increase.
Yes, I think so. Oh gosh.
You can actually send you on a side quest, but I don't remember what you have to do. I think you might have to like leave the zone if you yeah, it's something you come back to after you've been adventuring longer, but she had something else for you to do eventually.
She poisoned me.
You liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go
Okay.
yeah, if you go straight ahead and then left.
Oh, we should be back to the entrance, I think. Alright. Well, we're reaching like, what is it, almost 3 hours? If you wanted to call it soon. Hey, that's
Well,
an eyeball!
Did you find yeah, if you hit that?
Mirage revealed.
I think that's like a fast shortcut thing. Yep.
Yes.
Which makes this a good place to you know, if you want to end it.
Yeah, I think we've explored a bunch. We can save the accursed tomb for next time. I can do some grinding of the
Yeah, we can
weapons and
save
stuff.
the really spooky place for next time when you're less prepared and when there's more daylight, I guess.
I think getting poisoned is a great note to end on. But
Oh, we'll
yeah.
take one more. We still have them equipped.
Oh, I can take one more. Guys,
Hey, you just saved, so you might as well.
check this out. Check this shit out. Chugging him. And did I take fall damage?
Yes.
Oh! Good to know. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Horror, for being here. It was very fun once again.
Thank you for having me.
Of
I
course.
hope you enjoyed.
I did enjoy. It was a fun time. Oh, just two. And this one too. But yeah, check out Horror. It has Twitter. And it's a very good friend of mine. We've been friends for a while, so I'm happy we can do this.
Thank you very much. I consider you a great friend too.
Aww. Yeah.
Check out hey, everyone here, check out Tanuki.
What? Everybody, check out the funny little circle on me. Let's see. Who can we raid? Let me see. Thank you to Peanut and Gray for the raids today. Much appreciated. Oh, you can check out whichever horror you want. Whichever horror you would like. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back streaming and things.
It was nice to see you, everyone. It was nice to get to do this before you know, mutual moving.
Yes. Yeah. Let me see. Who can
I'm gonna have popsicle and fudgicle after this.
Ooh, well deserved. They sound really yummy.
You should have a snack too.
Yes, little snack. Let's see who is live. Clove is playing Sonic Adventure. Marcy's playing Fantasy Life, but I don't know how long she wants to go for. So many people online. Let me see. Yeah, let's just raid Clove. He is a good streamer. Wait, did I raid them recently? I forgot. Oh well, let's do it again. If I did. Okay, well, I don't know when I'm streaming next. Oh, wait, yes, I do. I'm gonna be doing some more Nuzlocke with Sadie tomorrow, so check that out on her channel. And yeah, I think that's about it. Of course, thank you, Celia, for stopping by. Bye everyone. Thank you. Go check out Mud Puppy because I'll be there tomorrow. But otherwise, let's do a raid message. Spooky raid, and then we funny.
Thank you for coming, everybody.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. It's a fun little game. I'm glad people get to check me out playing it because it's been a fun experience.
You're good at it.
Thank you. I wouldn't be if it weren't for you, honestly. I'd be crying and screaming. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait. Dinkle? What is Dinkle? Okay, bye for real.
You are keeping me hostage in this circle.